may look familiar, but the new XCS 427 actually offers something quite new. Designers Peter Walker and Gary Sanders have over 60 years engineering experience between them, and with this car they've set out to create the ultimate sports car. Note that I said ultimate sports car and not ultimate Cobra replica. There's lots going on under the skin which we'll come to later, but even on the surface it's got 2-inch roll bars, 5-inch side pipes which help add to the car's aggressive stance, and the wheels are specially made for this car, 19-inch at the back, 18 at the front, but with 19-inch centres to give the illusion that they're the same size. Inside the car, it's got XCS's own seats, the pedals adjust fore and aft for different height drivers, and you also get little glimpses of the tubular chassis that's beneath. This car is fitted with a supercharged LS3 Chevy V8 engine, which in its current state of tune is putting out something over 500 brake horsepower. The full potential is about 630, and you only have to tickle the throttle to be catapulted to some ludicrous speeds. But for all that straight line potential, it's actually the cornering that's this car's strongest suit. It just feels so agile and progressive that you find yourself pushing harder and harder. It's like driving a big hitting TVR with the agility of a Lotus. Crosslinks between the two top wishbones ensure that the camber stays at 0 throughout accelerating, braking and cornering. We've seen this before. DAX have used it on the front end of the Tajiro and the Rush, and a few one-off specials have used it front and rear. But this is the first production kit to use it front and rear without the compromise of donor components. The biggest compliment I can pay it is that you never actually consciously feel it working. You're just always aware that you can push harder and brake later. We're so used to hearing big power figures quoted these days from mainstream manufacturers, it's not unusual for a big Audi or Merc to have several hundred brake horsepower. But all those cars have a series of electronic aids to rein in their performance. For XCS to have created such an accessible, manageable rear-wheel drive sports car with no electronics to bail you out is a remarkable achievement. It has a dual character too. On a cruise it rides superbly, returns I'm told 25 mpg if you stay out of the boost, and has light pedals and power steering. It's a terrific all-rounder. The XCS is priced confidently. The complex suspension and chassis adds to the cost of manufacture, and it's estimated that self-builds will start from around £30,000. To match the spec of this car, with its £17,000 engine and gearbox package and £4,000 brakes amongst the upgrades, will cost around £60,000. Is it worth it? Definitely.